And who might you be to ask a dwarf his name? Bloody ignorant outlander, I'd say. As if a dwarf would give his name. I was saying that it was bloody rude of you to be asking me, a dwarf, for his name. It's not something to be thrown out and away like the day's rubbish. City dwarf? How dare you? I'm of one of the oldest clans in all of Arcanum. Rescind your comment at once. I've no stomach for spilling dwarven blood, but I will to defend my honour. What? You insult my beard? I'll break you in half. Die! You think you're made of the stuff to help me rein it in, Outlander? You'd better be sure. A dwarf fights every battle as if it is his last. I suppose you're none to blame, stranger. Perhaps I am a little quick-tempered myself. Please forgive my harsh words. You may call me Magnus. Well, I suppose there might be different traditions among different clans. Perhaps I've been a bit too quick-tempered. Please call me Magnus. Well, dwarves are an ancient race, and our traditions run deep. A dwarf's true name, his family name, is a sacred thing, a thing of mystery and power. Magnus is my common name. If I knew you well, I'd also tell you my family name. But Magnus will do for now. Dwarven names are symbolic, a reflection of our history, who we are. A dwarf who gives just anyone his name has no respect for that history. It's nice to meet an outlander who tries to understand our ways. Well met, my friend. Now, how can I help you? Perhaps I judged you too quickly, brother. Forgive me. Well met. How may I help you? What is it that you need to know? Yes, I do. And I curse the day I ran across the devils who own it. Ungodly bunch they are. I can only guess what goes on behind those doors. That building is the headquarters for the infamous P. Schuyler and Sons. What can I divulge, you ask? Where would you like me to begin? P. Schuyler and Sons is the oldest business in Tarrant, a trader in jewellery and the occasional rare or sought-after trinket or bauble. Their business reputation is untarnished, second to none. Strange. Strange doesn't begin to describe what they are. Do you know that no one has seen the supposed owner, Polonius Schuyler, or his sons in more than 15 years? And even then, the gentleman who saw them, a trader in gems from Ireland, died a week later from what they could only describe as consumption. Have you heard about the Eyeless Five? 8 years ago, there were 5 ruby pendants sold at auction through P. Schuyler and Sons. All the ladies who wore them were murdered, their eyes plucked from their heads. Who knows what atrocities are committed within these walls? People swear they hear strange noises within the building when the sun sets. Clanking of chains, moanings, muffled screams. Do you see the symbol carved above their name? The bird with the snake's head. Do you know what it is? The Derianka, the ancient order of the dead. A griffin? Use your eyes, woman. It's obviously a most dark and dreaded talisman. A griffin? Use your eyes, man. It's obviously a most dark and dreaded talisman. Why do madmen do anything? They're bloody madmen, that's why. If you're not going to use the sense you were born with, then I'll not continue. Suffice it to say that P. Schuyler and Sons is an extremely unusual company. And I'm not the only one to think so. A coincidence? Stack bricks and you get a brick wall. What else is a man to call it? No matter. Ask around. You'll find I'm not the only one who thinks something weird is going on behind those doors. I might ask you the same, my friend. You seem awfully curious about P. Schuyler and Sons. What brings you here? What? I'll not take such words from the likes of you. It's said a dwarf's patience is as long as his axe handle. Perhaps you'd like to find out. Interesting. I, too, am investigating one of their products. I saw it for sale in a pawn shop down the merchant's quarter, and it had their imprint. Would you like to see it? Nondescript. This bracelet is ancient. An unbelievable find. And the final piece to a puzzle I've spent my whole life trying to unravel. Don't you see? There, a cross. And there, a sunburst. All of these are old dwarven characters, symbols in a lost language. These are landmarks in my people's history, milestones for the dwarven age. Scratchings? Are you blind? These markings were carved. Only time has faded their beauty. Do you see these dwarven gauntlets I wear? They were given to me by my grandfather, who in turn received them from his. Do you see the symbol carved on them? It's the same as the symbol carved on the bracelet. These gauntlets are the only link I possess to my ancestors, my clan, lost to my family since before any of us can remember. Never ask a dwarf the name of his clan! I'd sooner cut my beard than tell you the sacred name of my people. Such an action might be considered blasphemy. And as for my family, that's none of your concern. We were lost to them, and I've spent the last 200 years looking for where they might have gone. Well, that's another dwarven tradition. We don't talk about our age with outlanders. Yes, well, perhaps you're descended from a less orthodox clan than I. That must be it. Superstitious? These are age-old dwarven rituals. Have some respect. That, my friend, is the point of this whole story. I've tried on multiple occasions to speak with the Skylers concerning this bracelet and where they got it, but I've been stonewalled by their employees from the very beginning. They're hiding something. I know it. Stones and blood. They are trying to cover something up. The sources behind their inventory, the reasons for their reclusiveness, who knows? But I do know that I'm going to find out where they got this bracelet, regardless of what is necessary to do so. Perhaps. I do see some potential in you, my friend, and you seem trustworthy. Done. Let us proceed and throw some light on this mystery. A dwarf always chooses his companions wisely. And I just don't know about you. I do wish you luck in your search, though. If I do find anything out, I'll share it with you. Wait, my friend. I have an idea. Why don't you and I collaborate on this? 2 heads are better than one. Perhaps we'll both get our answers, and more quickly at that. Splendid. Let's proceed together, then, and uncover whatever might hide within those walls. Onward. I understand completely, friend. If you reconsider, I'll be around. In any case, good luck with your quest, and wherever it might take you. Perhaps I would at that, friend. You seem a persistent fellow, and you appear more trustworthy with each of our meetings. Good show. We'll unravel this mystery together, then. Sorry, but as I told you before, no. Of course, my friend. Good to see you again. Let's finally get to the bottom of this P. Schuyler and Sons business. I told you. I found an ancient bracelet that I believe was made by the lost clan of my family. It was stamped with P. Schuyler and Sons, and so far I've been unable to get any information from them about the bracelet. I'm merely waiting for an opportunity to find out more. You're as dull as a dizzard, friend. Such a shame you won't last long in Tarrant. Is there something I can help you with? What? You're worse than I thought. One more time? Yes. This is the store of P. Schuyler and Sons. Filthy bastards. Why do you want to speak with them? I can't understand a thing you're trying to say. You're beyond help, I believe. May the gods smile on your plight and take you soon. Good day. I have no time for you, my dim-witted friend. Please, find someone else to bother. You've gone and put yourself on my bad side. I think it would be in your best interest to leave this dwarf alone. A commendable attempt at reconciliation, but I just don't think I can get over my grievances with you. You are quite determined. Oh, all right. I can't help but forgive your obvious character flaws. Your mouth has cost you your life today, stranger. I do see your point, stranger. I was quite mistaken about you. It's obvious to me now. Please, forgive the outburst. What? What did you find? I see. So there was a dwarven tomb down there, and they were desecrating it. Thank you, my friend. The Schylers got what they deserved. That's quite a story. Quite a story indeed. Well, I'm glad you found your answers, friend. Looks like my search continues. Good luck to you. No. I mean, I don't think so. Oh, I might as well just tell you. I have no idea who my clan is, and this old bracelet isn't going to show me. Look at this thing. Those aren't even carvings. They're bloody scratches. But I wanted so bad to see something, to find anything. Oh, just forget it. Oh, I'll try not to, my friend. I'm sure it will all work out for the best. Well, good luck to you. Was there anything else? Yes, you don't seem such a bad individual. Maybe it would be better if we travelled together. After all, 2 heads are better than 1, especially if any of them are dwarven. Ha! Let's be off then. What? You dealt with those monsters? After what they've done to that dwarven tomb? I can't believe it. You're no friend of mine. Of that I am certain. Good day to you. Well, I was here because I thought the Skylers might know something about my clan. I'm a dwarf without a home, really. Our clan was lost to my family a long time ago. The only clue I have to who they were is an old pair of dwarven gauntlets given to me by my grandfather. See, here is the symbol of my clan, but nobody knows who they were. I found this bracelet a few weeks ago. I tried to convince myself that the carvings on its face might be the symbol of my lost clan. There was also the Skylar imprint on the bracelet, so I thought they might know where it came from. Why? What happened with the Skylers? What? Are you mad? You've gone and made fast friends with those grave robbers inside P. Skylar and Sons? I'm sorry, but dwarves don't associate with those types of individuals. Good day to you. Oh, well, perhaps you're not as close with them as I thought you were. So, you've decided to grow some brains in that skull of yours, eh? Maybe you and I might have more in common than I first thought. How can I help you? What do you need to know? What would you like me to do? It's about time. A dwarf never likes to wait. Let's go. I'll wait here, but you'd best not keep me waiting long. A dwarf has better things to do than wait around for the likes of you. As if I wanted to travel with an ignorant outlander like you, anyhow. Well, perhaps we'll meet again. Good day to you, madam. As if I wanted to travel with an ignorant outlander like you, anyhow. Well, perhaps we'll meet again. Good day to you, sir. Well, if it isn't the wandering outlander. What do you want of me? I'm sorry, friend, but I go nowhere with this creature. I say it's a bad idea, but I suppose I can stay with you. A dwarf is no bloody deserter, but I think you're making a mistake. He was once a servant of the bloody Darien Ka. Don't you remember the damned Skylers? You can't trust people like those. Dark magics and grave robbing. These are no things for a dwarf to get himself involved in. I'm afraid you're going to have to make a choice, my friend. Choose well. Was there anything else? Well, I suppose a dwarf always likes to be moving. And I think your party could use the advantage of some dwarven wisdom in any case. Let's be off. Where the bloody hell were you? I waited for an age and a day. I'll not be kept waiting for the likes of you. Well, I suppose I could come along with you. Not that I've forgotten how badly I have been treated. I'll expect a little more consideration in the future, mind you. Let's be off then. I've never been out of the city. I mean, this country is unfamiliar to me. I've never been out of the city. This country is unfamiliar to me. This is Tarrant, my friend. Can't say as I know much about it. I do know that if you need to find someone in particular, you should stop by the Hall of Records. When I was looking for P. Skylar and Sons, that's what I did. I believe this is Blackroot. I seem to remember something in the news about Blackroot wanting to join the Unified Kingdom. Other than that, it's best known as a port town, boats coming in and out and the like. Nothing a dwarf would take an interest in. Caledon? Yes, I'm actually from here. I've lived here for many, that I've visited here many times. You know, on my travels, during my search. It's a beautiful city. I recommend seeing the royal castle. It's quite a feat of architecture. More than likely, the dwarves had something to do with it. Durnholm, a dying kingdom, and that's putting it nicely. King Praetor has made some, well, let's call them questionable judgments concerning the use of technology in his kingdom. It just goes to show what happens when you put too much store in the ways of magic. Kintara, home of the elves? I don't know anything, nor do I care to, thank you very much. I'd rather not speak of it anymore. The Black Mountain clan? Oh, they're quite a famous clan. I'd tell you more, but dwarves don't talk about other clans when they're not around. You know, dwarven tradition. Sorry, I can't say more. Yes, this is the Wheel clan, home of King Logair Thunderstone. Watch your bloody step around here, and try not to embarrass me. More than likely, I'll run into someone I know here, and probably have a few relatives here as well. This is the town of Stillwater. I know they make fine weapons here, if you're interested in that sort of thing. More than one master swordmaker has come out of this small town. Yes, this is bloody Tula, city of mages. Ugh, you can feel the magic in this place. Makes me want to lose my breakfast just thinking about it. What do I need to know? It's full of elves, and they're fairly disagreeable elves at that. So, not to put too fine a point on it, I know that I don't like it at all. And the sooner we can get out of here, the better. Any other bloody questions? Thanatos? Bloody Monster Island. A place of death. And for some reason, I agreed to come along. Remind me to get my head examined when we get back to the mainland. If we get back there. Wait a minute. Where the hell have you been? What do I mean? I know you've been off talking with those Skylers. And you thought you could do it behind my back. As if I wouldn't know. Nope. I'll hear no more of it. Leave me be. Beyond the rumours of murder, mysticism, and foul play. No, I think that just about covers what I know, my friend. Gilbert Bates? Who doesn't know him? He invented the steam engine. For a human, he's quite a sharp fellow. Of course, the dwarves are the most skilled technologists. But everyone knows that. What? An island? No self-respecting dwarf makes it his business to know about islands. Too much bloody water about it. Give a dwarf mountains and valleys, but keep him away from water. Ugh, the thought. Didn't we already go over this? I don't know a bloody thing about islands, and if I did, I sure wouldn't want to know about someplace called the Isle of Despair. I've known some slow learners, but are you serious? Me, Magnus Shale Fist, know how to get to Kintara? Why the bloody hell would I know how to get to Kintara? I'd rather cut my beard than be caught dead in such a place. Kintara. Elves! Ugh! Ah, yes. The Wheel clan is the ruling clan over all dwarves in Arcanum. Their clan chieftain and our king is Logair Thunderstone. He is a fierce warrior and wise. Not that those qualities are uncommon in dwarves, of course. Dark elves? Don't know any. But since I don't much like regular elves, I can't imagine myself being too fond of them. Aranax? I don't know much, beyond the fact that he doesn't like you too much. I'd rather steer clear of that fellow. Nasreddin? Isn't he the fellow that those bloody Panari are always chanting over? We dwarves put little stake in long-dead elves, as I'm sure you can well imagine. Wait, aren't you supposed to be him? Or some such foolishness? This whole thing gives me a headache. I'm not quite sure I heard you right. Were you asking me about islands again? I know you weren't asking me about islands. The Ring of Brodgar. My family visited there once, when I was younger. They've got quite a gift shop there, from what I remember. But the whole time I was there, I felt sick. I think that damned place is stained with magic. Or at least that's what legend tells. Why in hell would you think I'd know such a bloody thing? I have a hard enough time keeping you out of trouble. Now you want me to find this Aranax as well? I know that dwarves are resourceful, but even I have my limits. What do I know about the bloody void? I know I don't like it here one bloody bit. Let's get our business done and get back to Arcanum. I've had just about enough of legends, prophecies, and anything of that sort. Kurgan, let's see. Aside from the fact that he's one of the most evil beings that was ever banished from the face of Arcanum, I can't say I know a whole lot about the fellow. Did you expect me to be friendly with him, perhaps? What kind of a fool question is that? What to do now? The game's over. Go home. Turn off the bloody computer. Start saving your money for Arcanum 2. How dare you speak of treaties with these creatures? Will you ignore the crimes they have committed against my people? Does the friendship I've offered you mean anything? Fine. If I must, I will fight them, even alone. But I ask you one last time, please, join me against these monsters and help me to avenge my people. We've fought together as brothers, as friends. I've bled with you. Don't turn on me now. Look, it's an ancient dwarven burial ground. I can't believe what's been done here. It's a travesty. Gods! They're using dwarven zombies to do this grisly work. These truly are my lost people, and their resting place has been desecrated. Strange? Of course they look strange. They've been raised from the dead to work as mindless labourers. You'd look strange too if somebody did the same to you. When I find out who's responsible, there's a price that's going to be paid. Do what you will. I'm going to do whatever I feel is necessary. Good. Then I can count on you to fight by my side. What? Who are you to make judgments about dwarven stonework? You're not even a dwarf, and you're bloody stupid as well. Primitive dwarves. Blech. Well, a dwarf isn't one to complain. But I have to say, the way you've been acting has put me into a foul mood. There is something, though. Every dwarf likes a whiff of good dwarven snuff. Call it a peace offering, if you will. Oh, I don't know why I bother with you, but I can't seem to deny you anything. Just watch yourself from now on. I won't be made a fool of. That's much better. Thank you, my friend. Let's say that all is forgotten. Yes? Well, make it quick. I won't be taken advantage of. A dwarf has his needs, just like anyone else. I'm not long for this adventure, friend. I'll tell you that much.